The new hydraulic ram for the excavator is supposed to be here in about 3 days. One of the last repairs that I wanted to get done before I install the hydraulic ram was to get rid of that pinch section of hydraulic line from the original accident. and I was able to repair that with a mechanical coupling. I initially took the damaged hydraulic cylinder off of the excavator to a local machine shop, and I'm guessing because the cylinder is metric, they were not able to find a replacement tube for the damaged cylinder. This caused me to get online and do some serious digging, and thank goodness I was able to find what should be an identical replacement cylinder off the same exact machine. As far as the window is concerned in the underground chicken coop, I'm just trying to get everything trimmed out and finished so it all looks good together. Nothing too complicated, just some strips of 1x12 cut down to make it all look like it goes together. When I was on the internet looking for that hydraulic ram, I managed to find the same machine in Louisiana. I reached out to the company that had the excavator, but they said the dipper ram, which is the ram that I need, was not on the machine. When I reached out and called them, they were good enough to double check, and sure enough, the dipper cylinder was still there. They sold me the cylinder with the understanding that it was a rebuildable cylinder, but I'm hoping that I can slap it on the machine and go. I will cycle that cylinder a few times and determine if in fact it does need to be rebuilt, and if it does, we'll get it rebuilt. But either way, I need to change all of the hydraulic fluid in the machine, partly because since I got the machine I haven't done this, but also because of that repair that I made. I would like to get all the old hydraulic fluid out of there and put all new fresh fluid in. By the way, I'm trying to get the underground chicken coop finished up so we can show the hens and the roosters what their new house looks like. I got a message this week on Instagram where someone asked me if our excavator is what's considered a gray market excavator, and the answer is yes.
Didn't see that. Thank you. Oh. Ah. Go Bandit. You got Bando. Come on, Bandit. I'm so happy. Get in that tree. Come on. Yes. Moose.
Last week at our local grocery store, a flat of raspberries was on sale for $11.99, which is a really good deal. So I grabbed a box and I'm gonna make some raspberry jam. It doesn't last very long at our house because we love it so much, but there's nothing better than fresh raspberry jam.
That's the stuff. Very good. A gray market excavator would be an excavator that does not have the right labels on it for that market, meaning it's in the wrong language for the market that it's in. For instance, my excavator has virtually no labels on it in English anywhere. With a little bit of help from a couple of you guys, I figured out that my machine is in fact an SK70 rebadged for the Japanese market. So if I wanted to, I may be able to relabel my machine in English with new Kobelco labels. Gray market equipment typically is less expensive than local equipment, but it may not meet the current standards in your area, so it's something you should check into. But call me crazy, but I kind of like the gray market stuff. You are also seeing firsthand that with gray market equipment, sometimes parts can be a little bit harder to get your hands on. In this situation, I didn't know the excavator was gray market, although I did see all the labels in the pictures and I assumed it was something like that, but I really didn't care either way. It seems that many of the heavy equipment manufacturers aren't interested in making the smaller stuff, so there are a number of companies that do that. For instance, the old New Holland excavator I had a couple of years back was made by Hyundai in Korea. I did not want an excavator that would require DEF, so I deliberately found an older machine that didn't have all the hours in the world on it. And I feel like the excavator is going to be exactly what we need for all the projects around here. In an effort to keep the predators to a minimum in the new underground chicken coop, we're probably going to put one of those automated doors on it that we can open and close on a timer. And because of the goats, the opening for the chickens has to be very small. What I didn't show on camera was our old rooster going through this opening. He's the biggest chicken we have, and I figured if he can get through it, then all of them should be able to. So I put a little bit of feed in the underground chicken coop, waited for him to come in, closed the door, sat back and watched, and it took him all of about 5 minutes to figure it out. Did I tell you that my lovely wife is trying to make me get rid of anything and everything that I'm not likely to use anytime soon? Good, googly moogly, what is she thinking? By the way, that's the old stair rail from our house that I decided to cut up and make into a few different roosts for the chickens. I figured I'd do that before I put a $50 piece of stair rail into the firewood pile. But the stair rail is no longer sitting on my pile of junk in the shop. And this is good. Once the goats are up on the hill, this door will be left open. But I want to be able to lock the door open when I do this, because the baby goats like to get in here and close the door on themselves. The underground chicken coop is completely done. It turned out awesome. Cedar loved it. Her reaction was awesome. Our next video will be all about that. Basically, now we're at a crossroads and we've got to decide what project we're going to dive into next. And again, we will go into detail on that on our next video.
We're gonna play a game of basketball.
Reed wants me to beat him in a game of basketball. Okay, I'm going to make the switch. Ready? I just made the switch. You know what that means? I make the switch, I don't lose.
But you always lose.
What?
You always lose.
What'd you say to me?
You always lose.
Huh?
You always lose.
Oh, yeah?
No, donkey!
Okay. No donkey. No.
Stop! Travel!
Remy, what are you doing? Stop. What's up? Nice shot. That a boy. That's how you shoot over somebody taller than me, right there.
You didn't try to block it.
I sure did. I put my hands straight up. 3. Come on. Think that all day. Works every time. Works every time.